So I'm always telling you guys that you need to be creating content and documenting, doing videos, photos, copy, all these different things. But what if you don't want to do it? What's going on, guys? Adam Ivy, sellmusic.com, here to help you go further, faster in your music career by sharing proven marketing techniques and strategies to help transform that passion for making music and bring it all the way over here where it becomes a thriving business, providing you with freedom and fulfillment. Two of the most important things in life in general. Marketing tasks, content creation, video editing, shooting, lighting, recording, all these different things can be pretty damn overwhelming. As a recovering perfectionist, these things have stopped me in my tracks time and time again back in the day when I had no consistency. One exercise that I wanted to share with you guys today to help me get over it, that's going to help you get over it, is as follows. If you struggle with procrastination, if you struggle with kind of being down at a low frequency, feeling like I don't have the energy to do that, it's a little bit more than I want to bite off today, I don't know, I don't have the technical skills to do these things, take some notes and then follow through with what I'm about to tell you in a very short time here. Step one, I want you to, on a day-to-day basis, have a list in your phone of all the different ideas that you have for content. It could be based off being inspired by something that you saw on TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube or LinkedIn for that matter. Write it down. And then what I want you to do is every single day, go back through the list that you added to, and next to it on a 1 to 5 scale, 1 being, this is super easy, I can do this with my eyes closed, all the way to 5 being, I might need to have a little bit more planning, might have to have a budget for this, might need more camera gear, this type of thing. Write 1 to 5 next to all the ideas that you create. Now here's the secret sauce. Step number 3, make all the 3, 4s, and 5s as if you were shooting a 1 or a 2. What do I mean by that? Well, a 1 or a 2 are things that we can write down and we can implement and do with our current skill set and our energy and what we have right now. A lot of times we psych ourselves out, right? We look at a 3, 4, or 5 task and say, well, yeah, I got to call my boy Chico and he's going to have to come to the house and help me with this, or I got to buy a light, or maybe when I get that paycheck in a couple of weeks, I'll buy a nice camera or something like that. Here's the thing that's slowing you down. The perfectionist within you, that overthink, is keeping you dead in your tracks, because there's somebody out there right now that's not making excuses. There's somebody out there right now that wants to see what they can do with what they have, that will make those 4s and 5s a 1 for them. So what I want you to do is go and find the 4 and 5 tasks, the ones that you think that you have to be 10 steps ahead, and do a lazy version. Do a version for you. Do a version for your friends and your family that you would be embarrassed to show the world, and see how you can do it, because I promise you this. When you make something as a joke, when you make something and you're not taking it seriously, when you make something and you set out to say like, I'm going to be embarrassed to show this to the world, a lot of times you're going to surprise yourself. Those 1s and the 2s, we can knock those out all day long. The 3s, 4s, and 5s, through repetition, become 1s and 2s. Keep that in mind. A lot of times when we don't feel like doing something, whether it's even recording, you might love making beats. There's days that you don't feel like doing it. You know as well as I do, getting started is the first step. It's just like I'd say all the time, it's just like church or the gym. If you go, a lot of times you don't feel like going, but when you go there, you feel great about it. So what I want you to do is take those first steps on those ideas and always be adding, because I get it. There's times where you just don't want to start creating right then and there. Batch editing, understanding what your flow state is, those are also great. The flow state meaning if you're most energetic right away in the morning, maybe shoot stuff right away in the morning before you even have to go to work. I know it sounds crazy if you're going to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, get up at 5 o'clock. I'm not the guy to tell you to not get any sleep, but you have to pay attention to you sometimes. I used to be the night owl. Now I'm the guy waking up early every day and going to bed by like 10:30, getting my sleep and still accomplishing everything that you guys see in front of the camera and behind the camera. So another little cheat code is having an accountability partner. A lot of you guys are going to say, Adam, I don't have anybody that supports me. Adam, nobody cares about this stuff. They're telling me I'm crazy. They're telling me I'm dumb. They're telling me I'm wasting my time. There's people online, such as myself. I don't believe that. I've been told that myself. I was told that I was chasing a delusional dream before I ever made any money with music. And then when I was making all the money with music, I went and visited that family member and I think I bought I'm not going to name any names, but I bought him, I think, lunch or dinner or coffee or something. I loved the guy, but he was just looking out for me. But doing it in his way, that was actually very discouraging. I think that if you go out there and you find a friend locally, maybe somebody you went to high school with, maybe somebody you're going to high school with right now, if you're young, shout out to all the, channel family here that's still in high school, I think it's important to find people that kind of just get it. They might not get your overall vision, they might not get your overall dream, but they like your energy. They like what you represent. So whether it's somebody in person, a significant other perhaps, or somebody online that you connected with through the social platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, it doesn't matter. Say, hey, I know this sounds a little silly. No, it sounds a little crazy, but I have this content that I want to create and I want to throw it to you and get some feedback. And if you have any ideas, I'd love to give you, some feedback as well. You can jump on Zoom. Everybody's using Zoom. Jump on FaceTime if you're a little bit closer. Say, hey, what do you think about this idea? How do you think that this could be a little bit better? Hey, I saw this TikTok video. I want to make my own version. Could you help me get feedback, or maybe you can edit it? The great thing about networking in these situations with an accountability partner is a lot of times they might have a skill set that you don't have. Here's what I'm getting at, guys. Step 1, list of ideas. Step 2, how hard on 1 to 5. Step 3, creating all of them as if they're easy to do. It's the steps that we have to take to get started, and then the momentum builds around that. Let me know how you've gotten over these creative blocks in the comments below. I'd love to hear your tips and advice. Maybe we'll do another video. Hopefully you found some value in this video by watching this one next. Stick with me. This one's going to give you a lot of value as well. Then join the channel family by clicking that little button if you haven't already. Come connect with me over on Instagram, where I am most active in the comments and the DMs. And until next time, guys, I appreciate you watching.